Welcome back, children. Now, in the previous video, we have been discussing about the cell organelles. That means, what do you mean by cell organelles now? The different parts present in the cell are called as what? Cell organelles. In your 8th class, you have studied only 3 organelles, but in your 9th class, you have been studying about different kinds of cell organelles. The very first one is cell membrane, second one is cell wall, third one is nucleus, fourth one is cytoplasm, fifth one is mitochondria, sixth one is plastids, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes and vacuoles. So these are all the different parts present in the cell, right? So in the previous video we have completed cell membrane, cell wall and nucleus. Now when I am mentioning about your nucleus, I told you few organisms are possessing nucleus, few organisms are not possessing nucleus. Okay, so the organism with the nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell and the organism without nucleus. Okay, few organisms are having nucleus in it and few organisms are not having nucleus in it. That means if you take a cell, in that cell, in few organisms, their cells are designed with the nucleus. In few organisms, their cells are designed without nucleus. So, the cell with the nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell and the cell without nucleus is called as prokaryotic cell. Once again, I will repeat for you, ma. The cell with the nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell and the cell without nucleus is called as prokaryotic cell. So, the organism which is having a cell with the nucleus is termed as eukaryote and the organism who is having a cell without nucleus is called as prokaryote. Now let us see the differences between eukaryote and prokaryotic cell. Okay, this is prokaryotic cell and this is eukaryotic cell. Now let us chart out the differences between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Now when we take the size of the cell, these prokaryotic cells are very small when you compare them with eukaryotic cell. And it doesn't mean that eukaryotic cells are very big, prokaryotic cells are small. No, when you just compare these two, the prokaryotic cells are small and the eukaryotic cells are big when you compare these two, right? So generally the size of the prokaryotic cell is 1 to 10 micrometers, right? It is generally small, and when you take eukaryotic cell, when you compare them with the prokaryotic cell, they are large. So these are small in size, whereas these are large in size, right? Now, when you take, what do you mean by prokaryote means? Prokaryotic. Pro means not. What do you mean by pro? Pro means not. Well developed, not well developed. What is not well developed in this? Pro means not well developed. What is not well developed in this means karyote. Karyote means nucleus. By this we can understand that there will be a very poor formation, very negligible amount of nuclear material in this. So you can say that nucleus is absent in this. Pro means not well developed. Karyote means nucleus. So you can find a very poor developed, not properly developed, not well developed. That is why we have given the term called prokaryote. What do you mean by pro? Not well developed. Whereas karyote means nucleus. So we can find that here simply we can say, as this nuclear material is very negligible here, nuclear membrane is missing here, we will say that this is a prokaryote, this is absence of nucleus. Now when you take eukaryote, true. U means what? True. U means true. Okay. Karyote means again. This is nucleus and this is also nucleus. That means here there will be a nucleus. Here there will be a very poorly developed nucleus. Whereas here you can find a true bulged nucleus. If the cell is like this, you can find a very bulged nucleus, prominent nucleus, dense nucleus like this. Okay, U means true, karyote means nucleus. So it is the organism with well developed true nucleus. Okay, the organism with the eukaryotic cell, it is called as eukaryote. That means U means true, karyote means nucleus. Pro means not well developed. U means true. That means this cell is not having nucleus and this cell is having nucleus. Now, when you take a prokaryotic cell, that means you take a example called bacteria. Bacteria is an organism which is not having proper nuclear material in it. It will have nuclear material, but it will not have nuclear membrane around it. That means nucleus is absent in it. Right? The nuclear material is dispersed in the cytoplasm. Now, if you take that as an example, like cyanobacteria or anything else, if you take bacteria as an example, now not only nucleus, membrane-bound cell organelles like you can find endoplasmic reticulum here. Endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus. Okay, so endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, and even mitochondria, plastids, vacuoles. So you can find plastids here, plastids, vacuoles. All these are absent in the prokaryotes. That means along with the nucleus. It doesn't mean that only nucleus is absent. Along with the nucleus, you will miss mitochondria, you will miss plastid, you will miss endoplasmic reticulum, you will miss Golgi apparatus, you will miss lysosomes, and you will miss vacuoles. So, along with the nucleus, you will not have this all cell organelles in prokaryotes. Okay? Whereas, when you take eukaryotes, you can find membrane-bound cell organelles, all the cell organelles like cell membrane, cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasm, mitochondria, plastid, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosome, vacuoles, all these are present in which cell ma? Eukaryotic cell. Whereas you can find except ribosomes. Okay, along with only ribosomes you can find. All the other cell organelles will be absent in prokaryotic cell. Will be present in prokaryotic cell. Now, you can find this prokaryotic cell in unicellular organisms. Take it granted in your mind. Take this strictly into consideration that not all the unicellular organisms are prokaryotes. Now, we take amoeba as an example. Amoeba is having nucleus. Amoeba is a unicellular organism, but amoeba is having what? Nucleus. So we cannot say that it is a prokaryote. But some unicellular organisms are prokaryotes. Not all the unicellular organisms are prokaryotes. Now, if you take mostly the prokaryotic cells comes under what? Unicellular organisms. And you can find eukaryotic cells in multicellular organisms. The organism made up with one single cell in it is called as unicellular. The organisms which are made up with more number of cells are called as multicellular. Now, cell division occurs by fission or budding. If you remember bacteria. Now, bacteria will be like this. I am not drawing nucleus here because it is not having nucleus, right? So, genetic material will be spread in the cytoplasm like this. It will have flagella like this, right? Now, if the fission, that means if the division has to happen, if the reproduction has to happen, what will happen? There will be binary fission. Binary means, bi means two. Okay? Binary fission. An organism is divided into two equal halves. An organism is divided into two equal halves. That is called as fission. Fission means breakdown. Fission. Don't get confused, ma. Fission. Breakdown. Breaking is fission. Okay. Uniting with each other is fusion. If you write FU here, you lose your mark. Did you get my point, ma? Binary fission. Bi means two. Fission means division. That means an organism is divided into two equal halves. Now you take this chalk now. I am dividing this into two equal halves. Okay, so when you divide this into two equal halves like this is called as what? Binary fission. Like that, this reproduction of prokaryotic organisms can be undergone through fission. Fission means division. Division of the parent organism into two equal halves is called as binary fission. And you will have multiple fission also. An organism is divided into more than two. That is called as multiple fission. Budding. If you take an example of yeast will develop an extra bud like this. This bud will separate and form into a new organism. That is called as budding. More focused, you will have this in your 6th unit. Okay, right? Like this, the cell division occurs by what? Fission. Cell will be divided into two equal halves with the help of binary fission. Bi means two. Okay, if it is multiple fission, the organism will be developed into so many organisms. Budding means an extra bud will be developed over the parent organism, and that will develop into a new organism. That is called as a budding. That is called as what? Budding. And now when you take cell division occurs by mitosis and meiotic division. What do you mean by mitosis means? Now the organism will divide into one single cell. Will divide into two. Two will divide into 4. 4 will divide into 8. 8 will divide into 16. 16 will divide into 32. 32 will be divided into 64. Like that the division goes on. That is called as the division of cell in multicellular organisms. One is mitosis, and all the reproductive cells will undergo division with the help of meiosis. All this clear explanation will be given for you in your 10th class in your 6th unit. Okay, ma'am? All of you got my point? So, mitosis means just the division of cells. 1 divides into 2, 2 divides into 4. All this division is called as what? Mitosis. What is that? Mitosis. And all the reproductive cells will undergo meiotic division. What is that? Meiotic division. Here, one cell will divide into 4 cells. One cell will divide into 4 cells. This is called meiotic division. And 1 into 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, like this it will go. And that is called as mitotic division. So, this eukaryotic cells will undergo mitosis and meiotic division. So, these are the differences between prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. So, first of all, these are small, these are large. These are small, these are large. And the name itself indicates pro means not well developed. Karyote means nucleus. No very poorly developed nucleus is present in this prokaryote. Now, U means true. Karyote means nucleus. A dense nucleus, a spherical nucleus is present in eukaryote. Not only nucleus, so many cell organelles will be absent in prokaryotes. That is mitochondria, plastids, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosome, vacuoles. All these cell organelles will be missing in prokaryotes except ribosomes. Okay, whereas when you come to eukaryotes, almost all the listed material, cell membrane, cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasm, mitochondria, plastid, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, vacuoles, everything is present in eukaryotic cell. Okay, and now all these prokaryotic cells are mostly unicellular, whereas these eukaryotic cells are present in multicellular organisms. This will undergo division by fission or budding. Here this will undergo mitosis or meiosis. Okay, all the common cells will undergo through mitosis, and all the reproductive cells will undergo through meiotic division. So these are the differences between prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. So with this we have completed nucleus. Now let us go to the next part called cytoplasm. So today's topic for you is cytoplasm. What is that, ma? Cytoplasm. Now when you take cytoplasm, you all know about cytoplasm, that this is what? Cell membrane. What is this? Cell membrane. The membrane around the cell is called cell membrane, which is also called as plasma membrane. And already I have discussed about nucleus. The dense spherical body present in the midst of the cell is called what? Nucleus. And where is this nucleus present means? Now listen here. There is a dense fluid-like structure. Enclosed by cell membrane. It is called as cytoplasm. Instead, we can say that the fluid content of the cell is called as what? Cytoplasm. What is that, ma? The fluid content present in the cell, and it is the large region of the cell. It is the large region of the cell. The large region of the cell is called what? Cell cytoplasm. Cell cytoplasm. Okay, and it is enclosed by what? Cell membrane. Enclosed by what? Cell membrane. Now when you take this, the content is what content? Fluid content. So clearly I am mentioning to you, if you write like this, it indicates that it is a liquid. If you write like this, it is a liquid. But if you draw like this, it indicates that it is fluid. The thicker liquid is called as what? Fluid. The thicker liquid is called as what? Fluid. So don't mention it like this. You have to mention it like this, even though when you are drawing with pencil also. You are supposed to mention it like this, which indicates that it is the fluid content of the cell. Many lost marks in the previous batches just because they have mentioned it like this. Okay, and now it contains what is the role of this fluid. What it is doing means it is the medium for all the cell organelles. Okay, all the other cell organelles except cell membrane. Cell membrane is what? Enclosing. Okay, remaining. Where is nucleus? In the cytoplasm. Where is mitochondria? In the cytoplasm. Where is plastid? In the cytoplasm. Where is endoplasmic reticulum? In the cytoplasm. Where is Golgi apparatus? In the cytoplasm. Where are ribosomes? In the cytoplasm. Where are vacuoles? In the cytoplasm. That means it is acting like a medium. It is acting like a medium. Now we are all living on the earth. Earth is bearing us. Isn't it? The whole earth is bearing all the living bodies. Like that, all the other cell organelles are being bared by whom? Cytoplasm. What is this? Cytoplasm. Okay? And previously, long time before, long ago, they used to believe that the essence of life, is relied on this fluid. What is that, ma? They felt that the life of the cell depends upon this fluid. Long time ago, not now. For your kind information. It's not now. In the previous days, long ago, they used to believe that this is a fluid which is giving life to the cell. And later on, several investigations were made on cell, and finally they came to a conclusion that it is not giving life, but it is acting like a medium for all the other cell organelles. Okay, so long ago, they named this cytoplasm as protoplasm. Proto means life. So protoplasm means life fluid. They used to say that it is life fluid which is giving life to the cell. But later on, after several investigations, they thought that it is not giving life to the cell, but it is acting as a medium for all the cell organs. So they changed it as a cytoplasm. That is, cyto means cell, plasm means fluid. So cytoplasm means what? Cell's fluid, not life of the cell. You got my point, ma'am? So they'll ask you surely like this, why it was named as protoplasm. So what should you write here? Long ago, they believed that this fluid is the life for the cell. But later on, they told that it is wrong, and they concluded that the cell organelles are floating in this, so it is acting as a medium, but it is not life to the cell. So protoplasm, life fluid is wrong. Cytoplasm, cell fluid is correct. Okay, so it's a basic medium for all the cell organelles to flow. So now I hope all of you have followed the differences between prokaryotes and eukaryotes and all the main points of the cytoplasm. So meet you back in the next video with the explanation of mitochondria.